Yeah, I think we're probably good on sound check. Hey guys, it's me, Jaxsonwithanx, and this video is actually gonna be a real news story, which is first one in a while. So let's go right ahead and hop into it, huh? Today, it looks like we have a very beautiful story. This is a tale of a homeless man, a tale of 75 cents, and a tale of stupid police officers. Greg Schneider. Greg Schneider. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say after that. Greg Schneider, a local Houstonian. Yes, Texas got a story that's not about a hunting accident. Was pulled over, handcuffed, and detained for an hour for giving a homeless man 75 cents. According to Schneider, he had pulled over in a parking lot to take a business call. First off, good on you. Safe driving. Ding. 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 And that's when a homeless man approached his window and said, "Hey, my name's Dave. I'm from Dallas. I'm down on my luck right now. Do you have any change?" Being the kind but busy man that Greg was, he put his hands in his pocket, pulled out 3 quarters, gave it to the homeless man. The homeless man said thank you, and then Greg drove off. Right after Mr. Schneider pulled onto the I-10, Right after Mr. Schneider pulled onto the I-10 highway, he heard sirens start going behind him. Being that the I-10 is not the safest highway to just pull over on, trust me, I've been there myself, I understand why Mr. Schneider was a little bit reluctant to pull over. So he turned on his hazard lights, and after a few seconds, he found a safe place to pull over, and he did. Once Mr. Schneider pulled over, he realized this was no simple speeding ticket. Schneider said about the police officer, "He's screaming, he's yelling, he's telling me to get out of the car, he's telling me to put my hands on the hood." The police were saying things like, "We saw you downtown, we saw what you did." And then Schneider was like, "I didn't know it was against the law to buy an extra muffin at Starbucks, I'm sorry." Okay, maybe that part was a little bit of an educated guess. Schneider explained to the police officers that he only gave a homeless man 75 cents. But the police did not believe him. Dun, dun, dun. While being detained on the highway for an hour, he was asked if they could do a search of his car, and he waived his forthright amendment and agreed. And for the search, they brought out some trained drug dog police officers. And plot twist, nothing was found. Dun, dun, dun. Not only did they bring police dogs for this search, but they also brought 10 squad cars. That's 10 police cars that could have been off preventing crime. But obviously they needed 10 squad cars for this one guy who was dealing out quarters like they were cocaine to homeless guys. Schneider reports that when the police officers agreed that it was a mistake and let him go, that they were laughing hysterically. Schneider, on the other hand, found nothing so giggle-worthy about the damage done to his car by the search dogs and the actions of the police officers. Schneider has since gone to the local news. Schneider has since gone to the local news and filed a police report, but who knows what he's really gonna get out of this? Maybe a little cash? The important part of this story for me, though, is just how bad police officers can be sometimes. I mean, I understand that Houston has some problems with some gang activity and things like that, but arresting this guy, no, creating a crime scene around this guy who did nothing but give a guy who was down on his luck 75 cents. Maybe did he ever think to go see if this homeless guy was gonna go do some hardcore drugs, or maybe he was just going to buy a sweet, delicious, juicy Wendy's 99-cent burger. Hey Wendy's, maybe you should send me a lot of coupons for your burgers for product placement. Oh geez, this is a long sentence I'm gonna have to memorize. Woo! The Supreme Court in past... Already screwed up in the first sentence. Itch, itch, itch my leg gently down the stream. Itching my leg because it is itchy. There's no water around. Supreme Court in past cases has ruled that it is okay to search a vehicle without a warrant if you have reasonable suspicion. And sure, he did agree to let them search his vehicle anyways, but I'm not sure seeing an exchange between just a regular guy and a homeless man can be considered a reasonable suspicion. I mean, what other evidence did you have other than seeing this exchange that took less than 10 seconds between these two guys? Personally, I think that there's way too many cops out there that are just bad at what they do. I mean, this is one of the most important jobs in our country, and if you're not gonna do it well, then you shouldn't be in that job at all. It's a job that needs to be taken more seriously across the board because we keep seeing these stories popping up about how cops are just doing an awful job. In my opinion, the regulations to become a cop or even to stay a cop, they need to be harder, they need better to make sure that cops are still doing their job correctly and they're doing it better every day, so that in turn, this job becomes a more important and a more respected job on its own. Not all policemen are bad, don't think I'm saying that. There's some extremely good cops who really care about their jobs out there. They care about what they do, and we need all the cops to be like that. To those good cops who do their job correctly and do it smart every day, I say thank you. You're doing an extremely important job and keep it up. To these specific cops that pulled over this man and detained him for an hour and scratched up his car, you are the stupid people of the day. Moral of the story to those cops: when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. But that's just my opinion, guys. I'd love to hear your opinion in the comment sections down below. Were these cops right in doing what they did and pulling this man over and searching his car the way they did? Or should they have maybe tried to find a little more evidence before they called in 10 police cars? And also, what steps do you think we should take to try to get rid of these quote-unquote bad cops and try to get all of them doing their job correctly? Make sure you click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't already, go check out my last video. It's called Superhero Center. It's where I sit down with my good friend Connor Bailey and we talk about all types of comic book goodness. And he totally kicks my butt in the Superman vs. Batman debate. Please tell me if you like Superhero Center down either in the comments section below or on Superhero Center's comments, or even tweet it at me. My Twitter's down in the description box below. I'm deciding whether to do it again based on if you guys, the viewers, liked it or not. And if you did, then we'll do it again. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm Jaxsonwithanx. Don't be stupid people. These cops. I'm sorry. I have a cough. I was trying to say like these cops. And I will see you again next time, which I actually have no clue when that is yet. So, bye. Oh, I hope I didn't dirty the lens up. I'm sorry if I dirtied the lens up. Oh, no! I almost knocked my stand over. See that bongo right there? It's my stand. Pretty great, huh? Look at those posters. Look at that sonic screwdriver.